Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. Let's go over a few things in this video. We're going to go over the crypto coin market cap update. So we're going to talk about the top 10, just the prices, and then we're going to dive into some ETH staking with Trezor. And then we're also going to go over Bitcoin price and a little bit of MELD. So let's dive right into it. So we've got Bitcoin that pumped, I would say, pretty significantly over the past, 24 hours, day and a half, 3 days. So things are looking good. Now it's starting to dip back down. But we basically saw this big run from like 60 to 66, almost 67 there. And I thought like things were really going to go. So when we zoom out, things are looking good. And by the way, nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. You're listening to a moose after all. So what are you going to tell people, right? You're like, I got my advice from a moose. Like, they're going to think you're crazy. So on the year, things are looking good. I mean, if you were buying at 25K, I think 16K was the low. Yeah, you'd be doing well. So this is Bitcoin. There's only 21 million that will ever be in existence or circulating. 93% circulating supply. So that plus, all the ex-wives that lost their Bitcoin on some hardware wallet, like, oh, I forgot my words, I didn't know. So that's into play. Satoshi Michael Saylor owns 55% of the supply. I'm joking, guys, but you know what I mean. Bitcoin is scarce. It's the largest decentralized cryptocurrency in the world. Okay, so next is Ethereum, and we have some interesting ETH news that I want to share in regards to Trezor. So on the month, doing not significantly well, but on the year, you'd be doing well. So Ethereum is still the GOAT when it comes to smart contracts. Ethereum was the first, all-purpose smart contract-based blockchain where you could build tokens, ERC20 tokens on top of it. So ETH is like the foundation where a lot of these businesses are going to be, building on top of in the Web3 space. So we got Tether, not depegging, that's good. BNB's been doing all right. Solana's had a nice little pump. So the Solana memes in particular have gone quite nuts. So that was very interesting. So we could even take a look at that. Solana is a big one. I've done well. Perhaps I'll talk about the GameStop thing in this video as well. I just want this to be a little news type of episode. This thing's going to have another leg up. I think Solana will get above like 500 this bull run. So I've been talking about that. Solana, it's the better Ethereum. Does have issues, but in terms of the speed, in terms of the potential, for people to get in, the VCs, etc. Like, people are loving Solana, and market cap wise, this thing's a top 2, top 3. Okay, so you have USDC, which needs to be on Cardano. TON just crushing it up in the ranks there, sitting at number 8. We have number 9 with Doge, and then Cardano's at 10, not doing bad. I think Doge just has so much momentum, but last bull run, Cardano did not have smart contracts. Okay, so this is a top 3 position for me still. It's probably going to be a top 5 if I can get my portfolio the way I want it. So yeah, I've been buying up here. Actually, I've been buying here, up here, down here, and a lot down here. So I'm waiting for that leg up myself. I think this thing's got a lot of good momentum coming. So let's dive into some of this. Let's talk about MELD for a minute. So this is the MELD app. I've talked about it a lot. So MELD is your DeFi lending and borrowing protocol. It's a layer 1. And basically, if you look at the wallet here, and you can connect a hardware wallet as well. But what I like about MELD is this is like your all-in-one banking. So you can imagine basically a smooth transition from traditional banking where you use an all-in-one app, but it's crypto, and you do your lending and borrowing, with your stable tokens. You could have RWA, so real-world assets, could be integrated into this. So in fact, there's even partnerships with Swarm Markets, with MELD. And yeah, it's really cool. So this is MELD. You are best to hold MELD on MELD. So MELD is an absolute beast. I think it's a clear winner. So even if you look at the token price here, we'll type it in. So we got MELD sitting at like number 3,000. It's at a 50 mil market cap approximately. Yeah, it's still stagnant. Like I would say this thing's been stagnant for a long time. Um, you continue to have this opportunity to get in on like this really wicked project that could go nuts. Okay. So in my opinion, I'm super bullish on MELD. I think it's going to do extremely well. A lot of the supply is already out. You get some of the new supply with staking. Um, this thing, if it works, it could really go. So I wanted to bring up a little article for news. So it's a MELD Dev Diaries. So released, and so they have UX and UI modifications with brand new features. So always show the ISPO pool data at the top, first billable pool. So it's difficult to get in staking, but once you're under staking, and basically you go to meld.com, and I'll give you guys a little recap. And this is not chain agnostic as well. So this token, look at that. So you have an AVAX. It's basically supporting the top 6 blockchains. So you got MELD, you can hold on AVAX, Ethereum, you have Cardano, and some others. I'm not exactly sure all of them at the top of my head, but this thing can really go. So if you go to the official website, it's meld.com. Okay, so MELD's a non-custodial, meaning you own your keys. It's a DeFi protocol for Web3 finance, providing cross-chain lending, borrowing, staking on the MELD blockchain. So again, you're gonna have an all-in-one app. Basically, they're integrating. Their main goal is to integrate fiat and crypto and do banking like in the way that most of you could see fit. Okay, so in terms of development, I've done videos on this. Things are getting even better. Secret project or product announcement coming. On ramp and off ramp, that's happening. A lot of cool things. So even if we go back here, if you go to available pools, you'll see the data at the top here. So you can currently stake your MELD, delegate, and earn Dega tokens. So that's a new project. I have a couple that I'm doing here. That's the 1 year. This is in Dega. So I think it's like, I have a few thousand, like 18,000 there. I have a little bit of MELD. I'm looking to accumulate more at these dips. So that's MELD. Other than that, they're adding support for ERC 1155 NFTs. Not quite sure what that is. You have fixed empty state NFT, improved send flow, continued work on the bridge. This is the big stuff. So this is what I'm waiting for. The NFT bank managers. It's an NFT that you were given or you can pick up now for early ISPO people. Yield boost, genius loans. All this is coming. So I love this as well. Major news. MELD app mobile. So for their mobile app, it's the same thing. You put in your seed phrase, and so they're prepared. The final build for the official App Store release on mainnet. So continued intense development of the fiat currencies on and off ramps, and then there's all this going on. So check that out. Check out the MELD Dev Diaries. So that's MELD. That's enough on that. Let's get into Ethereum for a minute, which I don't discuss too much. But Trezor, they're announcing support for Ethereum staking in the Trezor suite. So I own Trezors. I love them. I've been using them for a while. If you guys want, go to the link tree and pick up a Trezor Model T. So I have affiliate links. It can save you guys up to 25% off. This is my favorite hardware wallet, the Model T. No, we're not going to accept the cookies. Moose is on a diet. So yeah, guys, check these out. You can pick up a Tangem, pick up an LA Pal, but in this case, we're talking about Trezor here for a minute. So I'll show them some love. So this is the article. So introducing ETH staking in Trezor. So big news. This will allow you to stake with as little as 0.10 ETH. So if you want to earn some passive income, you could do this using your non-custodial hardware wallet. Okay, so Everstake, joining hands with Everstake, major partnership it looks like there. So here's an idea. So 3.86%. I see this fees of 10%. Like, I mean, that's not going to leave you with 6.14%. Let's hope not. But let's say you do a year and you're staking even 1 ETH. Okay, so you can do that. So staking rewards, you would earn 0.035 ETH. So that's not bad. That's not bad. So you'd earn $100. That's with just 1 ETH, so a couple grand. And let's say you had something like 10 ETH, right? I know, or 5, even 5. So if you had 5 ETH, you did it for a year, you can make $500. So, you know, this compounded over time can grow to really interesting numbers with crypto. I mean, holding ETH, I just don't see that being anything bad in the long run. So that's very interesting news there. Comment down below, do you like that? Personally, I think it's cool because I think we'll see more things come into play like Solana and other top layer ones, etc. Okay, so that's what we have on that front. Comment down below. I think we're due to see a little bull run within a couple weeks. I really feel. I think I talked about. I said we're about to bottom, in my opinion. Sure, we could go a little bit lower, but now is the time to be in. We're post halving. The amount of rewards that are being distributed for the remaining supply is much more scarce. We have the ETFs. We have so much more happening. So with that being said, the moose is loose. Comment down below what you would like to see in the next episode. Cheers, everybody.